everyone. Thanks for coming out here today. We really do appreciate you. Thanks for your continuous support and thanks for always staying tuned to our channel. We are here to keep you updated with the latest and most authentic happenings in our country. And the one we have today is regarding the visit, Obaseki's visit to the villa to see President Muhammadu Buhari. Remember earlier on today, a couple of hours ago, it broke out in the news that Obaseki was in the villa with President Muhammadu Buhari. Now we have the details of what went on between him and the president. We'll bring all the details in a moment. Before we do, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, click on the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. We really do appreciate you. Thanks once again for your continuous support. So right, let's just get straight into the main details of the news. Ahead of the forthcoming governorship primaries of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki has expressed optimism that he will trash his opponents whether primaries are conducted through the direct or indirect way. The governor also said that his relationship with the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, is still frosty, stating that the APC chairman was misguided by some people. He spoke to the State House correspondent after presenting his expression of interest form to contest the APC primaries to President Muhammadu Buhari at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Asked why he was at the State House, he said, "Well, I came to see Mr. President to formally inform him of my desire and intention to seek re-election as governor of Edo State on the platform of APC in the forthcoming gubernatorial elections. As the father of our country, as our president, we should not assume or take things for granted. I have to formally come to inform him and solicit his support for my gubernatorial bid. I believe, having been governor of the state for 3 years, you can check with the Edo people whether as governor I have served credibly. I have served the people of Edo. The consensus is that we have done well as a government and that people would like us to continue with the laudable programs and policies we have been undertaking in the last 3 years. If you recall, when I got into power as governor, one thing Edo was noted for was human trafficking. We had over 30,000 of our citizens who were in the Libya waiting to cross into Europe. Today, in less than 3 years, we have stopped. We celebrated globally across the continent in terms of reforms we have undertaken in basic education in this country. Those children, I can't abandon them. We can stock what we have achieved till date. Based on what we believe because of connection which we have created with our people, we have no doubt in the midst that we win any elections, direct, indirect elections in Edo State. He said that the crisis in the APC in Edo State was engineered by some people from outside of the state. The problem in Edo State is not from Edo, but from outside. The person I'm contesting against is not in Edo, he's in Abuja, he said. Asked to comment on the relationship with his predecessor, who incidentally is the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, he said that there was not love lost between two of them. According to him, it is unfortunate that he is taking the position he has taken. I believe that he was not properly guided. As governor and his governor, it is my responsibility to seek peace for my state and with all my citizens. I will continue to strive for peace. I will continue to pursue peace for the sake and interest of our people, and I'm open. I've always said that we should talk about how to move things forward. We cannot turn back the hands of the clock, so there are certain things we must have to accept and see how we can move forward and build where we are. So the relationship is still frosty. I'm doing all I can. I'm doing my best to try and make it warm just for the sake of Edo people. Whatever it will take to have peace, whatever it will take not to lose lives in Edo, I am committed to. Also asked if he was ready to make sacrifices to ensure warm relationship, Oshiomhole, he said, "Whatever I can do, that is within the law, whatever I can do that is constitutional, I will do. On the reaction of President Buhari to his visit, he said, "The president was quite welcoming when I showed him my expression of interest form. He looked through it and teased me that he would not have to go through this again. He wished me good luck and assured me his support." Fielding question on the subject by the APC governors, Governor Obaseki said, "In terms of the support of APC governor, it is unanimous. All APC governors decided and agreed that as a party, when you have an incumbent governor, particularly if he is doing well, they should run around and support him. It is a common practice all over the world." How many Republicans have come up to contest against Donald Trump. It shows a disadvantage for our party, a disharmony and disunity within a party. However, that is not to say that in a democracy there should be no contest. No, in fact, that this is the essence of democracy, is contestation. So it is important that we have to contest. I'm not asking to walk through. However, it should be fair, it should be open, it should be transparent, and people are entitled to endorse whoever they want to endorse. In American politics, particularly, young politicians coming to see the older politicians who endorse the candidate, so the other governor have in essence endorsed me. That is what it means. On the effort of the states in containing the COVID-19 pandemic, he said, "I think Edo is quite unique in terms of its relationship with the Federal Ministry of Health. Don't forget the minister is from Edo with the NDDC and also with the Presidential Task Force." I believe that what may be the problem is that most states' health systems are weak. I may not be able to respond to the expectations of the PTF, but by large states have responded. If I take the case of Edo, for instance, we were one of the states to insist and focus on testing, on screening and testing. Yes, we said we couldn't do a total lockdown because of the nature of our economy. But when then move ahead to be first state to make millions of masks compulsory for each citizen. And today have 3 PCR laboratories to test COVID-19 sample. So we have enjoyed very good relationship with the PTF. We've given a lot of support from NCDC, and don't forget, we have the ERA Specialist Teaching Hospital, which is a center for infectious diseases in Edo. What we have done as a government is that we have leveraged those resources, the federal resources in the state. So with the ERA Specialist Teaching Hospital, with the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, with the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital, we have been able to pull high caliber medical personnel as part of our COVID-19 response team within in Edo State, and we meet every day to review all aspects of our responses. And we are not being taken unawares because from the very beginning, we were one of the few states who did on our own epidemiological survey. We have an epidemiological model which told us upfront how the virus was going to progress and when it will peak. That model told us that it will peak in a due and the 3rd week in June, specifically June 28th. And if I didn't leave my report with the president to show you as a result of testing how the graph is progressing. Screened 300,000 people. We have screened 300,000 of our citizens today. Our goal is to screen 10% of our population, which is 500,000, and test a minimum of 5,000. Today we have tested about 2,000. We have 3,000 to go, and the more tests we do, the more we see the incidence and its importance, because once you test them to find out, you can quickly treat. The challenge we have with death that has occurred in the most of the people came in very late. Most of them had other underlying medical conditions. So testing is key, and testing is throwing up a lot of cases. With our index case, which was one of the 23rd of March, it took 60 days to the 17th of May to have the first 100 cases. if it is taking 10 days to move from the first 100 to 200. So you can see the virus is multiplying and spreading to the community very rapidly, despite all the measures we have taken to enforce social distancing and proper health hygiene, proper habits. So we're responding, we're working, cooperating with the PTF, and we are not surprised, and we appreciate the latest decision that you've made to say that the state should now have more responsibility. Regarding easing lockdown, he said that he called different bodies, the Christian Association of Nigeria, the Muslim Association, different groups on the possibility of easing the lockdown and unlock the country. He said that we're ensuring that we decide to unlock the economy. As we decide to remove restrictions, they too will have the responsibility for measuring, for ensuring that they do the things to reduce the spread of COVID-19. So it has to cascade down. Don't forget, this disease is not a government disease. It's a disease that affects individuals, so individuals must accept responsibility for curtailing the pandemic. The federal government has done its own. The states are doing. Association, groups, individuals and families, and individuals must now take responsibility. So when we say wear a face mask, it's not like another government order. You shouldn't be taking it like that. You should see it as a means of protecting yourself and your family. That sort of messaging, that risk communication is what we are now needing to emphasize. So my people, that's the update reaching us at the moment. The person of Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State has been to the villa to present his interest form to President Muhammadu Buhari. Like he rightly said, that he doesn't want to assume that President Muhammadu Buhari is aware that he's coming back on a second term. So he has done that, and then when he was quizzed, he started giving all of the positive that he believes he has done in Edo State. Edo Lights, and we all heard all of this. And please leave your take, leave your comments down below in the comment section. Let's know what you feel about all that Obaseki said he has done within the last 3 years. We really do appreciate your sincere comment. And please, just to let you know, we're not speaking for or against anyone. We're just bringing the news to you just as it is. So I want to thank you once again for your continuous support. A big shout out to all of our subscribers. Thank you very much for being part of this channel. Thank you for attracting more subscribers to us. And please, if you haven't yet subscribed, click on the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Hit on the like button. Till I come your way again, it's bye for now and God bless.